One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers. I see who you are. My morning visual. Thanks for having me over. Start with audio visual doses and cover. My favorite occasions a few moons away. 247 rotations to Watermelon Day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3. Peace. Alright, let's do the mic check. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Thursday, December 1st, 2022. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 247 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to do things a little different than the order I've been doing it previously on morning announcements. I'm going to get right into today's libation. All right, friends. Today's libation is for Minnie Evans. Minnie Evans, December 12th, 1892 to December 16th, 1987. African-American artist who worked in the United States from the 1940s to the 1980s. Evans used different types of media in her work, such as oils and graphite, but started with using wax and crayon. She was inspired to draw due to visions and dreams that she had all throughout her life, starting when she was a young girl. The paintings and drawings of Minnie Evans depict scenes from the artist's private dream world. But even to the artist herself, this dream world was not entirely comprehensible. She is known as a Southern folk artist, an outsider as an artist, as well as surrealist and visionary artist. Friends, today's libation is for Minnie Evans. Before the end of the show, I think I will show you some Minnie Evans artwork, but let's get into this Minnie Evans quote. I have no imagination. I never plan a drawing, they just happen. In a dream, it was shown to me and what I have to do of paintings. The whole entire horizon, all the way across the whole earth was out together like this with pictures. All over my yard, all up the sides of trees, and everywhere were pictures. Minnie Evans. The idea that such a gifted artist would say, I have no imagination is mind-boggling. It seems like it's more of a testament to how natural and unfiltered her imagination was, rather than her not having one, that she could not make a distinction between her imagination and what she called real life. That seems the only thing that would make sense to me from such a prolific painter. It's actually a place I wish to be, just engulfed by art, letting my mind meld with the world around me. I am thankful for this quote. It's going to help me be creative today. Let's pour our libation for Minnie Evans. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flames still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, today's libation was for Miss Minnie Evans. Thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody tuning in here for the morning announcements. Once again, I am Bomani Armah. I am the watermelon man and hip-hop artist and an educator. If you want to support the art that supports you, there are several ways you can do it. The main way you can do it is to like, share, and subscribe. You can also go to my website, bomaniarmah.com, and be a part of the watermelon movement. This is my watermelon flag apparel. It supports my event Watermelon Day I do every year at Sankofa Video and Books, where we represent the red, black, and green, and we have a great time. This year, I believe it's going to be August 5th. So thank y'all very much. I appreciate that. Let me keep this moving. I'm going to do something a little different today. I want to talk a little bit about my other project that I have called the Baba Bomani's Beatbox Basement. Now, I've played this song on this show earlier in the year, but I'm getting better at doing this show, and I want to preface this song by giving you some insight into the song I'm about to play for you. It's called Why Do We Practice? Why Do We Practice began with trying to find ways I could rhyme with practice. The problem was coming up with words a kindergartner would know. I still wanted to work with the word practice into the song. This way students could have practice saying it. So how can I make it catchy yet practical for this age group? Somewhere over the course of this spring, I came up with the back and forth that would become the chorus. Why do we practice? So we are much day, way, and okay and play are much easier words to rhyme, with few actually being sight words for that age group. I quickly recorded it over bright piano chords. I didn't see any reason to make this song complicated. Just like with Grow Today, I used it as a background music during the graffiti writing sessions for my pre-K to second grade students. Now that it's a completed song, I look forward to using it in my residency when I ask students to write their names as neatly as possible. The power of repeated mantras have been evident throughout human history, and it's best that we use that power as often as possible. By the end of the week, all the 5-year-olds will be rapping along and keep doing it again until we got this, because they had practice doing it. I had put the song up to the side to ruminate on it. I often do my best songwriting after I decide on the chorus and let it sit for a while. More ideas came to me when I think and observe with them. More ideas come to me when I think and observe with that theme in mind for a few days. During this time, I had a virtual meeting with some of my friends and favorite teaching artists, Max and Jamal from the Beatbox Dads. If you don't know about them, you should. Their album Play Mode is on repeat in my house. I use Wiggle Your Fingers in my classroom all the time. I've known Max since my college days at the University of Maryland. Back then, he was a breaker and a partner with DJ Dynasty, who I would book to play my frat parties. Now he's a beatboxer and educator doing amazing things in the classroom. The other beatbox dad, Jamal Mr. Root Collier, has been one of my closest comrades on the hip hop and poetry scene for years. I used to bump into him at open mics, and we were roommates at the Arts for Learning retreat a decade ago. It solidified us as partners in rhyme. I've been meaning to collaborate with them, even produce an album for them. No peer pressure. During this world domination meeting, we were going over possible collaboration ideas. I decided to send them the chorus for Why Do We Practice? Jamal sent me back a verse within 24 hours. I don't remember how we decided on having the verse improve each time around, but we had been having an ongoing conversation about modeling what practice looks like for students. This was the perfect opportunity. The chorus already written as a back and forth, so I had Jamal recorded in a mirror mine exactly on the chorus and verse. I used those takes to decide how the back and forth would go between us. We actually never saw each other during in person during this process, but it hopefully feels like we were in a room collaborating and encouraging each other. This is a lesson we both want to teach our students. This helps create the perfect learning and creative environment. One of the things we try to overcome in our teaching artistry is that our students think our results are unattainable, that what they see before them as a polished work or performance is all about innate talent instead of thousands of hours of practice. This concept of practice is consistent through this whole album, because this is the encouragement our students need. Not only the courage to try something new repetitively until they are good at it, but how to be a good hype person, supporter for your peers. My children understand the power of careful study and repetition. They've been enrolled in classes that break down complicated processes into slices. They understand that as a part of their path. I don't know if they've discovered the thing that they are passionate about, but when they find it, they will know how to succeed. As much as this song is about individuals learning to practice, it is also showing students how to encourage their peers through practice process. Creating a safe space for creative people is one of my missions in the classroom, and this track helps do this. I added synthesizer riffs over the chorus to help differentiate the chorus from the verse and add to the overall uplifting vibe. I think it did the trick. I'm going to make more songs on this topic, so if nothing else, this is just practice. Friends, thank you for listening to me break down this song for you. Now I'm going to play my song for you called Why Do We Practice? Here we go. Baba Bomani, BabaGatBars.com. What's up, Mr. Roo?
What up, Baba Bomani?
Man, I'm working on this new song.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Why Do We Practice?
Okay.
Do you mind performing it with me?
Not at all.
All right, first, we're gonna have to practice. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do we practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we play practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, we practice. Oh yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. In order to get better, you really gotta do it. Mistakes are okay. I haven't done this rhyme yet, so it's not coming out right.
Relax and don't worry, we're gonna help you through it. Training is important.
You got
something. Learn how to walk.
Yeah, you got it.
I made a mistake, but
don't even worry about it. If you fail and don't succeed, try again.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do you practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, we practice. Oh yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. In order to get better, you really gotta do it. Mistakes are a path on the road to improvement.
Challenges make you better, it depends on how you view it. Relax and don't worry,
we're gonna help you through it. Training is important, you should never man, I messed up.
Now let's see if we can improve on the next verse.
Alright, let's go.
We got this.
If you fail and don't succeed, try again.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do we practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, we practice. Oh yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this.
In order to get better, you really gotta do it.
Mistakes are a path on the road to improvement.
Challenges make you better, it depends on how you view it.
Relax and don't worry, we're gonna help you through it.
Training is important, you should do it a lot.
Do one step at a time until you learn how to walk.
Everybody makes mistakes, but that's not where it ends. If you fail and don't succeed, try again. Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do we practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, we practice. Oh yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this.
Why do we practice?
So we can learn the way.
How often do we practice?
We practice every day.
We make mistakes when we practice.
Yeah, that's okay. We get better at what we do at school and at play. So we practice. Yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, we practice. Oh yeah, we practice. Keep doing it again until we got this. Yeah, friends, that is my song Practice off the album Baba Bomani's Beatbox Basement. Thank you very much for tuning in to the morning announcements. Once again, the best ways you can support the art that supports you is to like, share, and subscribe. You can also go to my website and find all my cool merch and where you can download the music and stream the music. I also have this really cool item that I'm excited about. The motto for the morning announcements. I turned this into a mug. Please support this show, the morning announcements, by having the morning announcements mug. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, love right now. I believe in putting mottos and affirmations in front of people as often as possible. This is one for me and that one that I've adopted as the main theme for this show. All right, friends, the last thing I want to do is end with Lift Every Voice and Sing. For those who do not know, I am practicing the song because I am getting ready to do this at the Frederick Douglass Writing Club, Writing for Freedom since 1838. It's going to be on February 5th, 2023. From 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Prince George's County Public Playhouse. I have been practicing this song pretty religiously for 4 months. I sound really good doing this when I don't have an audience of a couple of people watching me streaming. But once I get the audience, I get it, it changes up a little bit. But that's why I need to practice so I can get over it. So thank y'all very much for supporting. What you're about to hear next is me doing the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Here we go. Friends, that was Lift Every Voice and Sing the Black National Anthem by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. I think I did an okay job on it that time. I feel like I messed up one note near the end because I already had my victory speech planned out. But that's the important part of practicing, about repetition, about being a part of my morning ritual. Thank you very much. There are 3 things that I need you to do today. All right. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, love right now. When I count to 3, I need everyone to say peace, throw up the deuces. I'll see y'all on Monday. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.
1, 2, 1,